You're watching Fightium, where fight news meets real analysis. If you live and breathe combat sports, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the chaos behind Alex Pereira's latest revelation. At UFC 320 in Las Vegas, Alex Pereira delivered yet another statement performance, a first-round stoppage over Dagestan's Magomed Ankalaev. The left hooks, the leg kicks, the calculated violence. Pereira once again proved why he's one of the most dangerous strikers in MMA history. But what fans didn't see was the damage he took in the process. After the fight, Pereira began limping backstage, and later confirmed what many feared. Through scans in both the US and Brazil, the result was clear: a fractured foot. Speaking before UFC Rio, Pereira told reporters that he had both an X-ray in Las Vegas and an MRI back home in Brazil, revealing the fracture. "I did an X-ray in Las Vegas and an MRI here, and we have a fracture on my foot. I still don't know how long it will take to recover." For the reigning light heavyweight king, this injury means one thing: time away from the octagon. But Pereira's already setting his sights on something massive, something political, even. Yes, you heard that right. Pereira is targeting his comeback at the rumored UFC White House event, tentatively set for June 14th in Washington, DC. The date coincides with none other than former President Donald Trump's birthday, and UFC's Dana White has teased a card unlike any other. If all goes as planned, Pereira could be part of history, fighting at an event hosted inside the most powerful house in the world. Imagine it: the Brazilian champion returning from injury to defend his belt on American soil, in front of political giants and fight legends. But the aftermath of UFC 320 didn't just bring medical scans, it brought drama. Ankalaev's team began suggesting that their fighter entered the bout with a pre-existing injury. To no one's surprise, Pereira fired back. "You can't give excuses. I had 1,000 excuses to say, but I waited. They're already giving excuses to take away my merits." That statement wasn't just frustration, it was a warning. In Pereira's eyes, Ankalaev is trying to rewrite the narrative, but the footage tells a different story. Every elbow, every kick, every counter, it was all Pereira. So what's next for the Brazilian powerhouse? Right now, he's focused on healing and timing his recovery perfectly. If his foot heals by late spring, June 14th could mark one of the most iconic moments in UFC history, the first major event linked to the White House. Pereira knows the risk of rushing back, but with his warrior mindset, don't be surprised if he walks into that octagon sooner than anyone expects. Whether it's against Jamahal Hill, Jiri Prochazka, or another top contender, Poatan will rise again.